So that means it's Watcher time in our Spire Mastery Challenge. We are most of the way through our goal of winning the game with 2 copies of each and every card, as indicated by our Spire Mastery mod made by BE. Cards that we have not won with 2 copies of are indicated with the Not Mastered tag. And I think we're at the point with Watcher that we just click on cards that say Not Mastered, and we kind of figure it out after the fact how we win from there. Most likely we don't, but that's the fun of the challenge. Let's go. Do we take a random rare, which could be an unmastered card? Transform 2 could also be an unmastered card. It could also be a curse that we haven't mastered. We do have to win with 2 copies of each of the curses eventually, somehow. Although that might be incompatible with 4 Elite Act 1. Heck yeah, look at this Elite path. I love me a 4 Elite Act 1. You get so many relics, such a good head start on your run. Seems to me we could only do this with a boss swap or a random rare that are decent. So let's just take a random rare and see what happens. If it's good enough, if it's a helpful card like Brilliance or Judgment, we can take 4 elites. If it's not helpful, we don't. I'm not sure where that falls, actually, on the list of helpful to unhelpful. Let's start over here. Omniscience is very powerful, but also very expensive. Interesting turn 1. If that was a 4th strike, I'd have a kill? Question mark? 48 plus 9? 57. I guess I just take 6? Next turn might be bad, too. This is a weird draw. Okay, that's not too bad. And I still might need that miracle for the Omniscience. Yeah, here we Omniscience. So play Miracle to go to 4 energy. Omniscience Eruption. Eruption gets played twice for 27 damage, and Leaving Calm gives us 2 energy back to strike. Definitely a weird cultist fight. I've played a lot of Watcher runs, and your opening hand being 4 defense and vigilance is very, very rare. What about a Just Lucky? It's better than nothing? Question mark. I'm not sure if it's better than nothing. It's back. Give him a whap. Okay, much better second fight. Gambler's Brew is encouraging. Wheel Kick, here we go. What we want at the moment are big, powerful cards for Omniscience to double. Wheel Kick certainly counts as a good one. I'll take that. Do we want to take 3 more combats or 2 in an event? With 1 decent potion, I think just 2 more. It's a merchant? And I can't afford the lesson learned. What is happening here? I guess it's called being punished. Well, when in doubt, take a discovery. Duplication Potion was also pretty good if I want to go for elites, but I think this discovery is going to help a lot as well. This card is not something I get to talk about a whole lot, but is actually a very powerful card in Slay the Spire. You look at 3 random cards, and then choose one of them to put into your hand at 0 cost. And this is quite likely to be able to create cards that are normally outside your price range for 1 cost. It's a good deal. You can get free Echo forms, free Deva forms, free bludgeons. You name it. Discovery can provide it. That's why the beta art is some dude pogging out over expensive cards. Look how happy he is. He loves it. Wondering if we take any of these. I don't think we do. I don't think we need any of these cards. Sash Whip is not a good enough attack to include at the moment. Yeah. How did the real art get into the beta art? It can't possibly be beta art if it's like the book cover where the book is on its own cover. How did they make the book cover before it was made? Doesn't make any sense. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Cinderspace, thanks for the Prime sub. And a dad joke for the crowd and Jackstonian. What Slay the Spire card is also a dance? Disco Very. That's all I got, I'm afraid. No refunds. Is anything being omniscient good enough? We could Omniscience Discovery as a Hail Mary here. I think it's rather better to take 10 and play Vigilance Just Lucky. Could even Miracle to Wheel Kick weaken this thing a little bit. Although that depends on what we see on top. I think we just discard that. Keep the Miracle in hand. Onomatopoeia, thanks for the 10 months of support. This is not going well. What if I just do as much damage as possible? Does that split you in two? Because I would really prefer that. We would do 30... yeah, 33. Yes, that's enough. I'll take it. Next turn looks problematic. We do have Gambler's Brew in case it's really bad. Discovery, save me, please. Oh, it sure did. It offered either a halt or a signature move. Which will absolutely blap a slime. Seems fine to me. We have to play both the strikes, though, which means we're taking, what, 11 more? That does hurt. Health to keep this potion. And there's actually not that many hits, right? 1, 2, 3 is it? And technically the defender hits. No, they're not. No, just take 11. Okay, this was not good. Definitely lost way more health than we would have liked to, but sometimes in Slay the Spire, the health loss that you take is sort of front-loaded. You take it initially, but then after you've paid the price, you're fine because you got good rewards from the combats you struggled through. That doesn't seem to be the case here, at least not yet. I guess I'm okay with the crush joints. Having an ability to apply vulnerable could really make for some very powerful wheel kicks. But I'm a little afraid going into this first elite. Okay, turn 1 Eruption is definitely good against Grumble the Knob. And with the Gambler's Brew, I think we can do the rest that we need. I may wish to keep the Miracle in hand so that I can Omniscience Wheel Kick. That would be 60 damage. Which would notably not kill the Gremlin Knob. Or I can Eruption, Miracle, Crush Joints, Strike to deal 9 plus 16 plus Guess we do an additional 18 now. I think just Eruption, Crush Joints. Brig of Gold, thanks for 3 months of the Prime sub. It's a heckin' great community, this game. Alright, show me top card Omniscience so I can Gambler's Brew for 1 and win. Dang it. Let's see here. Wheel Kick does 30? Currently taking 14, which is not even that bad. And I could keep this Gambler's Brew. We'd probably have to rest here. No upgraded Eruption. Seems stinky. There's no way to guarantee a kill, is there? Not that I see. Wheel Kick, Strike, Strike is not enough damage. Therefore, I think we just keep the Gambler's Brew, because I can't guarantee that we actually get value out of it. It's only a reasonable percentage. We'd have to draw Omniscience, but not Wheel Kick. Which I imagine is kind of close to 50-50. Let's just take the damage. Next turn, Wheel Kick, Strike kills. And even Omniscience if we want to. Don't be fooled into playing Defend here. Defend gives 3 additional strength to Gremlin Ob. In Wrath, that's 6 additional damage, but we only block 5, so it's -1 block. Do not play. Alright, let's play this just in case it's something. I don't know what it would be. Can't make Lesson Learned. Okay, Strike Dummy is really nice. That makes the strikes do 3 more damage apiece, and with Watcher early on, that's a big deal. There's the Unmastered card, but I also see a really good Omniscience target in Worship here. Also, it's a really bad Wreath of Flame, and we're already struggling, so I'm going to click on Worship. Gives us 5 Mantra. And I think we need to sleep. 21 health into the next 2 elites is spooky. Upgrading an important card like Wheel Kick, or better yet, perhaps Omniscience, could really make a big difference. But we have to do everything almost perfectly. And there's no tolerance for an abysmal draw order. Let's sleep. Okay, here's Omniscience. So we can double Worship right now, and then wake up with Divinity Wheel Kick. Sounds good to me. Hello. Bonk. I think we just go for the wake up kill. Yeah, that's a guaranteed kill next turn. Easy. No potion used. I should have upgraded. I don't know what I was thinking. Free scrawl, please. Bonk. Wow, okay. Well, we get a Peace Pipe, meaning we can remove cards at rest sites. That's a pretty big deal. As well as Wish or Tantrum. What the heck? Olivia 5K, thanks for 17 months. Did you hear about the space project? NASA started to say sorry to all the aliens. They're calling it Apollo G. I don't know. That pun was pretty far out there. I don't think we're taking Wish. That sounds too stupid. Grab a Tantrum. And I Man, block potion versus... This deck really likes the energy potion. Let's lose the Gambler's Brew that I hemmed and hawed over. Feel kind of bad about that in retrospect, but let's not worry about the hindsight plays. Let's worry about how awesome this deck is getting. The answer is very. Very awesome. All we have to do is beat Regenerating Sentries. Surely that will be easy. With the power of Strike Dummy, anything is possible. No Omniscience, unfortunately. Good news is Wheel Kick and Strike kills the front one here. Let's just do that. If I really want to, I can use the Energy Potion to Omniscience now. What does that actually get me? We Omni Worship. We do triple damage. This does 24, this does 27. We can kill this one. And then we can get this one next turn. That does seem pretty good. Alright, fine. And with Guaranteed Kill, I don't think we bother playing Discovery here. I think we just go Defend, Strike, Strike. Although there's a wide range of things that Discovery can make that we benefit from. Any amount of block and any amount of damage are all fine. Let's use it. This is better block. Wait, if I Tantrum, can I kill the front one? Yeah, we can actually kill this one. This turn if we wanted. Although we're very likely to brick our draw next turn. So that doesn't seem quite good enough. Let's just do the Evaluate. Would have been fine. I think we play this Eruption. Seems too iffy. Yeah. Nice. Okay, that went pretty well. We score a Mummified Hand. For playing a power card, we'll make a random card in our hand 0 cost. That's pretty exciting. Gives us very good reason to pick up powers. And I think we should pick up another attack here. Either Cut Through Fate or Bowling Bash. I like adding Scry to a deck that's trying to do fancy shenanigans. So, Cut Through Fate's my pick, personally. Now that we have Tantrum, we actually don't necessarily need to upgrade Eruption. I'm wondering if we go insane with the Peace Pipe. Although it might behoove us to upgrade at least Omniscience first. Let's start with that. This card's very expensive. Gremlin Knob, the rematch. Instantly rewarded for upgrading that, by the way. I think we just double Eruption. We could double Worship, but I have no attacks to actually play after the fact. We could double Discovery. But with Gremlin Knob, it's all about racing damage, so let's just do the damage that we came here to do. And call it a day. Easy. We score a pocket watch. Now we're talking. If we play 3 or fewer cards on our turn, we'll get bonus additional card draw at the start of the next turn. And here's a Deus Ex Machina to let us fuel the very expensive cards in this deck. I like it. Might run into hand size problems, but that's a problem, as they say, for future Baylor. He'll figure it out. I'm sure of it. Also, having 10 cards in hand doesn't necessarily sound like a problem to me. Sounds pretty good. Start adding more mantra? Or another Cut-Through Fate? Usually I don't think you need 2 tantrums. Do I not upgrade up Worship with Omniscience? I don't know if we upgrade anything in this deck. It's the sad truth of it. I think we're going to be toking a lot of cards. So let's try not to take too many more cards then. And I'll do one event here. We got 2 good potions. 5 max health sounds grand. Technically, we haven't actually won with regret. I would be toking it anyway, though. Take 5 max health. Is the stream title updated? It should be. I'll click the button one more time just to make sure it definitely is. Crush Joints upgrade is good? Definitely. All the upgrades are good. Problem is, so are the card removes. Might play this one time. That way we can go Divine 2 times this fight, once by playing it twice, once by using the Omniscience afterwards. Let's try that. Wow, what an offensive hand. Interesting. We could Omniscience the Discovery. Don't really want to enter Wrath here. It's too much damage headed our way. Guess I could use the potions to do it, but I don't think so. Meanwhile, if I Omniscience the Discovery, we can make some stuff that can change this turn. Let's do it. Pressure points. Interesting. Prostrate makes Divinity more accessible here. Evaluate's no good. I think Pressure Points is actually pretty good against Hexaghost. Let's do it. And Indignation, or perhaps better yet, Tranquility. Tranquility lets me do the Wrath thing this turn. And exit with Calm. Let's take that. Let's use all the miracles now then. We're going to do a lot of bonus damage. Do Tantrum, Miracle, Crush Joints, Pressure Points, Strike, Lucky. Discard that. Get me out of here. Alright, 12 cards played that turn. That was a good turn. Worship is back, huh? I think I'd rather have that next turn. So let's just do Defend, just Lucky. Draw 8 cards and go Divine with that. Yeah, that way we can do Worship, Crush Joints, Wheel Kick. Now that's some damage. 24 plus 67. And each strike is 40 damage. Dang. Who needs to Omniscience anything when that's your damage output? Holy moly. Vault, Scrawl, Judgment. Very funny. Vault and Scrawl are arguably 2 of the best cards Watcher has. Essentially, both are enormous card draw in their own ways. Vault, very good with Pocket Watch in particular. But only one of these cards says not mastered. That means only one of these cards is a card we have yet to beat the game with 2 copies of. And that is Judgment. Judgment's actually a pretty good card in Act 2 specifically. Picking off a lot of low health foes like birds and slavers and gremlins. So we're going to pick it up here. Although definitely the vault would have been more broadly useful. Really like our transform options here. Astrolabe and Pandora's Box are quite something, letting us get rid of even more cards. Get 7 transforms with the Pandoras, or 3 upgrades and transforms with the Astrolabe. Interesting. Strike Dummy does weep. I think if I were to Astrolabe, it would probably be Defend, Defend, Strike. Yeah, Strike Dummy does make the Astrolabe, I think, a bit more appealing in comparison. Does Judgment work on the heart if it's already been at the cap? Yes, we demonstrated that recently, actually. Yes, it does. I think the Philosopher's Stone, indeed, not bad either. But consider Wave of the Hand plus Mental Fortress plus Meditate plus and get back to me. Those seem pretty good. Meditate with Worship in particular, very strong. If only we'd taken the vault. Actually, does feel like a deck that does appreciate Judgment. So, rest sites are pretty important, huh? In some ways, they're better than shops. In other ways, they're worse. I do think prioritizing rest sites is likely to be the correct path through this act. Although this is more elites than I... Well, actually, 2 elites is reasonable. We can do 2 elites. In fact, I look forward to fighting 2 elites. And give me some events, sure. Okay, buddy. Stinky avocado. Powers also make something free. I'll take the fortress here. That did make wheel kick free. Okay, we'll use the wheel kick. Excellent. Means I don't need to block potion if I don't want to. Go Miracle, Vigilance. Block 12, weaken this enemy for 4 turns. Take only 3. I'm fine with that. Could actually enter Wrath here if we wanted to. The way that we're redrawing. Actually, yeah, let's do that. 1818. Although by Tantrum, we're no longer guaranteed to reshuffle here. I guess that doesn't matter. You can just do this. Get punched. Very good avocado fight. I might actually be tempted by a Bowling Bash if it had an upgrade. If you're in Act 2, we can be offered upgraded cards at random, and with the ability to remove cards quite aggressively, I think we want to prioritize that. Upgraded cards, that is. And removing the unupgraded stuff. Not going to take Apparitions. giving up half of our max health to be intangible for a few turns. Really good if you've got a solid damage plan, but not much in the way of defense. This deck is starting to form a defensive plan. Choose one of 20 cards to add to the deck. There's a lot of good options. Let's see. Rushdown in particular is appealing here. Collect is the only unmastered card. That is a stinky card for the most part. Rushdown's going to go really well with the Mummified hand and with our Tantrum. And the Mental Fortress thing too. Yes, give me a Rushdown. Quite heavily. Worship Crush Joints? I suppose so. Then we can meditate the Worship. Deck wants a Frozen Eye. Yes, we can meditate the Worship, but we don't need to do that because we just kill it with Judgment. Get wrecked. I could have had double collect. If only, Twitch chat. I'll take this one. We're in a strong enough position. We were in a strong enough position. Ow. This looks like a good block potion. Block potion. Probably want to Worship Strike? That feels right. Means Mystic is likely to buff their strength next turn, which I'm fine with. Play Collect. Lots of energy. We need to do more damage to this Centurion, though. Now we're good. So don't play Collect, don't play anything. Alright. Good talk. Cute. Okay, we do get a potion back. And Lesson Learned versus Talk to the Hand with an upgrade already attached. Talk to the Hand with upgrade, very nice for Wave of the Hand. Combos extremely well with Tantrum, with Just Lucky, and with most Watcher attacks in general. The Lesson Learned, meanwhile, can gradually upgrade cards in this deck, which is pretty sweet combined with our ability to remove the unupgraded ones so easily. Actually, that Lesson Learned does seem quite fantastic, considering that we can easily purge all the bad stuff. Yeah, I'll take Lesson Learned, because we can toke. Do I toke this defend? No, I'll toke a strike. Okay, our first elite is the Gremlin Leader, arguably the easiest of the opponents here. We drew Omniscience turn 1. And I have a Liquid Memories in my hand. That makes me very tempted to just Omniscience the Worship. I could Omniscience of Power. That's also an option here. Makes the wheel kick and the strike free. We can kill one of the minions easy. But no, I think I want to do the following. Discard you. Bonk. Good memory is this. Do that again. Of course. So we could kill Gremlin Leader right now, but there is a lesson we would like to learn. So I'm going to try to do that. Here it comes. It being the lesson. Bonk. Collect plus. The ultimate card. More upgrades. That's actually pretty good. That'll get us a little deeper. I wonder if I want this Third Eye. We removed all the regular blocks. Third Eye's a pretty good block. Welcome. Just Lucky upgraded. One Strike upgraded. Alright, Strike Plus. You can stay. Alright, let's lose this Defend then. The next chests contain bonus relics, but this is the penultimate chest. I think it's too late for the Matryoshka to be a reasonable payoff, unfortunately. Oh man, and we got Omniscience on turn 1 again, which means we can learn a lesson on turn 1. Seems pretty good to me. Is there any power that would really help here? I don't think so. I don't think so. We can block the weakness, I guess. Seems reasonable. And our dad joke for Furwo Kid. What is the Watcher's favorite flavor of chewing gum? Judge Mint. Delicious, delicious judgment. That's 12 damage, actually. Sure. You can keep that. Get learned on, nerd. What is this? Sands of Time for free. Okay, wow. Talk about a bonk. We'll use that to kill the front man. I guess I want to do it this way. So Mummy Hand to make the Vigilance free guaranteed there. And then yes, Judgment manages to kill. Exciting. There's no more lessons to learn, yes? Correct. GoldenEye. Whenever we scry more cards. This Just Lucky doesn't look so bad now. Now that it scries 4 cards for 0 cost. And here's a scrawl apropos of nothing. Just a free scrawl. I'll take it. Okay. Now things are starting to shape up. Really like it, actually. think we just Eruption Meditate. Although I'm only going to draw one bonus card from Pocket Watch. Because I have 3 Miracles and Eruption in my hand. If I do Tantrum Meditate, I don't get the Eruption, but I get one more random card. I think I'd rather have the Eruption. If I Miracle Tantrum Meditate, then we don't get to Pocket Watch. So, I don't think I do that either. This looks pretty good. We might even be able to Omniscience Lesson Learned if I play my cards correctly here. Although we're currently not doing enough damage for that. So, 43 minus 24 puts you at 19. That's pretty good. What are the top 4 cards of the deck? Discovery, Cut Through Fate, Wave of the Hand, and Rushdown. Those are all pretty good. Well, one more? Let's do one more. Brush Joints. Okay, that's promising. Or energy. Although we could play powers to make stuff more free. Trying to set up the possibility that we might be able to lesson learn 2 of them by using the Omniscience here. If I go Crush Joints here, Miracle, Miracle, Omniscience, there's a faint chance we can get 2 of them. There's actually also a faint chance we would get 0 of them, so I don't love that. What's Discovery got? Worship, Pray, and a Power. Take the Power, thank you. So, can I make everything free? That's the real question. No. Cannot guarantee it. Plus, Cut Through Fate draws 1 as well. Bummer. So do I wave before playing Rushdown? We just play the Rushdown. Cut Through Fate becomes free. Establishment. Now we should play the Wave of the Hand, otherwise we might not get either of these free. And that'd be truly bad. Okay, no Omniscience. Fair enough. In that case, kill you. And consider a few facts for next turn. Might be able to redraw into the Omniscience. Ooh, actually. Don't have 5 Mantra, though. That's right. And Lesson Learned is more problematically in my hand. So I really don't see how that's going to work. Who to talk? In that case, simply kick him in the face. Establishment. The power. Pretty good fight overall. Halt could be an interesting way to block in this deck. I like that it's a 0-cost block for Wave of the Hand. Works well with the Wrath stuff. Cut Their Fate scrying so much with Goldeneye? No, Cut Their Fate's gotta be better. with Goldeneye. 2 strongman. Become cursed with a Writhe, so trade 1 card remove for 1 relic here. Essentially, trade 1 remove for 1 dig. We're getting close to the point where that's correct. Sure. Get a Maw Bank, alright, that definitely means we're not going to this shop. Cool. Please don't kill me. Oh dear. Help! It's a little bit of help. Colorless potion, you got something? I'll try it. You do got something. Hand of Greed, no. Alright, so we can Tantrum if we want to. Again, with the Pocket Watch doing a thing, but not that much of a thing because of the miracles. Still enough of a thing. This plant might not even attack me next turn. They attack me next turn. How do they keep doing that? How do they know? It's not quite enough. Dang. Less than alert is 20. This enemy has effectively 23 health. But next turn we're not getting attacked, so... I can just meditate it. Or something. I knew that strike was going to get upgraded. That's the card I was going to remove if I didn't take the Writhe. I knew that was going to happen. Don't want this flurry. Anything else I want to remove before it has a chance to get upgraded? Get rid of Eruption. Could also take the key if we wanted to. The Crush Joints has purpose. The Cut Through Fates have purpose. The Wheel Kick has purpose. Judgment is kind of past its purpose, but we're trying to master it here, so... It's in the deck. I think I still removed this strike that got upgraded. Dang it. Sorry, strike. You don't draw one like Cut Through Fate does, therefore you're terrible. So our plan in the champ fight. Go Divine and then kick him in the face. That's really all it's gonna take. Hey. Rude. Definitely gonna get to use Collect here at least. Do Collect, Miracle, Meditate. That's kind of interesting. Puts me at 10 cards. I like that. These two. Puny Weakling. So many cards, so little energy. Oh, we can double Mental Fortress. Here we go. Now we're talking. Alrighty then. And draw 10. Stack 2 Vuln with 1 Crush Joints. Because we can. Really tempted to worship meditate, so we can do that again. Let's do that again. Glorious cycle of divining we've landed ourselves in here. Again. But this time with more miracles. He's getting angry, but he doesn't know he's dead. Actually, Eruption Drawing 2 seems pretty useful right now. Bonk. Bonk. Beautiful. Simply beautiful. I guess this deck might actually want another copy of Worship. Although I'd happily take any other mantra-generating card. Such as another Omniscience. Easy. We also probably would like some more energy here. Violet Lotus and Slaver's Caller, both pretty appealing. Slaver's Caller's bonus energy during bosses and elites. Violet Lotus, bonus energy every time we leave Calm, which could be as much as once per turn. Are we trying to Master Collect? We're hoping to find another one, yeah. Maybe should have taken that Spirit Shield, because it's yet another unmastered card, but... I'm gonna go Color here. Don't trust the Lotus quite yet. Don't trust it. That is 5 elites. Let's do it. We even get 2 shops. Hell yeah. Three energy per turn, huh? It really doesn't go as far as it used to. What do you got, Disco? Free energy. Free lesson learn. Alright, let's see if we can manage to win on this turn somehow. Seems unlikely to happen. Draw towards Rushdown. Actually, yeah, we can make this sort of work. Although I won't be able to play Tantrum after playing Rushdown. Never mind. In that case, just play the Vigilance, I guess. Be back for you. Ow. Well, I did do that to myself. So I have really nobody else to blame here. This isn't quite right either. I feel like I had something, but then I lost it. Maybe should have just played the Omniscience the first time we saw it. By Omni here, we can do a bunch of damage, but then we're stuck in Wrath. Seems bad. We could scry our way back to the lesson learned without too much difficulty. Okay, let's consider that. Gonna do what? Wave of the hand... Meditate. That'll full block. So let's do Collect plus Miracle Meditate. Get back the Scry. And we can just sift through the deck tremendously here. We can discard so many cards with each Scry action. Welcome back to my hand. Energy. We can play the Tantrum. Although, again, that doesn't actually get me the kill quite yet. So, once more with Feeling. We do the same gimmick. Get back the Scry. Actually, we can just get back Omniscience this time, right? Omniscience Eruption ought to do it. There we go. That was a lot of work for an upgrade, but well worth it. Well worth it. Lots of powerful things here. Master Strategy, Rushdown, Ragnarok, Talk to the Hand. Preserved Insect going into 5 elites. Seems pretty good, too. Meat on the Bone might be a thing. Wow. Good shop, that's what I'm saying. Master Strategy is a card we haven't gotten in duplicate yet, either. Second Rushdown seems really good. Especially since it's on sale. I think I'm only going to remove 1 card at these 2 shops. Might not want to buy this Master Strategy so that we can afford another card at this shop, which we are going to. It's a little late for Master Strategy, but not so late. There could be the, what's it called? Sensory Stone event in one of these 2 nodes. And that could easily offer us a Master Strategy. Doesn't seem like that good of a Talk to the Hand, actually. How valued is Medkit usually? The smaller the deck, the better it is. I think it's okay here, not particularly good. We have lots of other opportunities to spend this money on something valuable, so I don't think it's worthwhile. There it is, Sensory Stone. Show me 3 colorless cards. No duplicates here. We could take a Bandage Up. Might as well take a Thinking Ahead. I don't want a Metamorphosis or a Finesse. I'll take Bandage Up, though. Seems fine. That gives us a lot more options for cards we could find another copy of. Sure. And we could lose all that money for the red mask. Not today. No duplicates here. If we want to look for duplicates, we can choose Ori, look at 5 card rewards, try to find another collect or something. Shovel is here. That's pretty funny. Shame we don't have Singing Bowl, but still a decent Ori. Definitely not a great shop here. Let's do Ori. What do you got? Lesson Learned again. Wheel Kick Plus. Those are both pretty good. Don't think we like Fasting. We do like Fear No Evil. I'm okay with Wheel Kick and the other thing. Yeah, let's take the Wheel Kick Plus and the Fear No Evil. It's not great, but adequate, definitely. We don't need 3 rushdowns. It's a pretty decent regen potion. But I think we're okay. If I need to rest, we can rest. Don't really want Purity. Or as mentioned, 3 rushdowns. Uh-oh. Ooh, I like Just Lucky plus Thinking Ahead. That's really good draw power. Force Omniscience to be free, which makes me able to play Collect. Which is kind of whatever. Alternately, I can do some hot nonsense, actually. With Omniscience, we can do Omni, Wheel Kick. Sorry, Omni, Worship, Wheel Kick. Dish out 120 damage. Yeah, that's probably it. Draw 4 cards. Now that we have 2 Omnisciences, the power, you know? Oh, also another Wheel Kick, just in case. Actually, I'd prefer the Just Lucky. Look at this first. Yes, good. So, Omni, targeting Worship first, and then Wheel Kick Plus second. Well, I guess Wheel Kick Plus is in the discard pile. Wheel Kick Normal second. Right, yeah, okay, that's fine. And then with Third Eye, we can find the important stuff. AKA the Lesson Learned. Which apparently I'd already drawn past. So let's go back to it again. Again, the Golden Eye, we can have so much power to look through the deck and find exactly the card we want. Nice turn 1. This I'll take. This seems quite good. Don't feel like we need to rest. We should probably recall here, as we might need to rest before the final boss. Alright, first of 5 elites is the Mini Reptomancer. I've drawn Omniscience on turn 1. It's gonna be good. No, this is our second elite. You're right. Second elite. I completely forgot that Nemesis was an elite because we killed them on turn 1. Which we might be doing again, depending. Okay, Omni, targeting double worship. Got Scrawl here. Just give me a double power. Wrong order, by the way. That's fine. Seems pretty promising. Easy peasy. Now we can take Vault, because it's no longer up against an unmastered rare card. And I will. Good. Regal Pillow, further incentivization to sleep. Nemesis rematch this time. There's no escaping. Let's play this. You dare. You dare. Got 2. Still not quite the full block we want, though. Too bad, looks like. Too bad, so sad. Yeah, we're not going to do much better than this. That's fine. Go collect Miracle Meditate. Give me back what exactly? Never played this prostrate in the first place. Omniscience then. And presumably lesson learned. Bonk. Snecko Oil can make the cards in our hand cost random amounts. Definitely there are moments in this deck where that could be helpful. It's also a draw 5 potion. Let's lose this explosive pot. Maybe it'll be useful, although I wouldn't trust it. Could have taken the Matryoshka after all. We get a secret bonus chest with a boat thingy inside. Cool. The Repto rematch. Giant Head is on vacation, apparently. Currently we have Divinity set up for next turn. That looks pretty good. Looks very good. Okay, don't even play thinking ahead. Just do stuff. Well, I probably should have used Wave of the Hand there. It's all good. Just collect, meditate, prostrate, just lucky. Yes. I would like to Omniscience Bandage Up. Because I can. And we'll kick twice just for fun. Got him. Beautiful. Even healed for 8. That Bandage Up has been pretty good. Hahaha. Of course. I mean, I'll still take it. I'm just a little sad now. Only a little bit, though. Mostly still happy. And just draw a bunch, I guess. Yeah, blocks for 28, that's still pretty acceptable. I guess I'm okay with that. Prostrate's in my hand. Curious. Incoming damage here is 51. That's a lot of damage. You can simply Vigilance just lucky. Or we could try something more powerful. I can get Quad Rushdown in play. That's kind of hype. Actually, that seems hilarious. It'd be better to double Bandage Up? Yes. Take the health. Please and thank you. Alright, we're drawing into some stuff. Seems good. Hold on. Put the scroll on top of the deck, where it belongs, and end the turn. Probably should have played Collect. All good. It's all good. Draw 6 cards when we enter Wrath. Build your own scroll. Apparently. There's lesson learned. Upgrade yourself. Good job. I will happily take one more Prostrate. Now we can finally enter Divinity essentially on demand. Deck has got a lot of cards, but also a lot of card draw. And that's promising. Definitely promising. Do I dare keep this Snecka Oil? Thorn's Pot seems maybe more reliable for Heart, but I don't need help damaging Heart. I need help surviving Heart. We do finally face Giant Head. That's kind of cool. Seems like a really good scroll, actually. I don't really want to draw into these and be unable to play them. Just pass there. Alright, Giant Head. Prepare for pain. So much pain. Oh, that's a fun. I could discard it to meditate it. I think we just get the kill this turn, though. Looks like it. Panagraph. Okay, we'll be at full health for the boss fights. That's excellent. Nirvana plus. Block 4 when we scry. Scries. We're doing it a lot, actually. And it's yet another power with a free upgrade. I think we take it. Do I keep track of what cards I pick in multiples the most amount of times? No, but I do keep detailed logs of all my run files such that statistics can be performed upon them. And that can give some illuminating answers to questions like that. Let's see, we've already recalled. We can upgrade here or remove a card. Quite a few unupgraded cards still. I think we'd like to get a few of them upgraded. The Rushdowns, the Scroll, the Vault are all pretty good. Could upgrade the other Omniscience. Yeah, these are all the unupgraded cards. We're definitely not going to be able to upgrade them all with Lesson Learn. We can do reasonably 3 more. 1 from each boss and 1 from the Spire Elite. So that means we upgrade 2 more by hand at the 2 remaining rest sites. And get a couple random ones. I think Crush Joints upgrade's pretty good too. Let's do that first. That extra turn of Vulnerable is a big deal. Nice. So what's the play here? Set up all the powers or do something truly ridiculous? I like doing double Mental Fortress, double Nirvana here. Seems pretty comfortable. No, Wave of the Hand Vault. Don't do the meditate. The Blocketing. She maybe wanted to play Tantrum there. Maybe. So note that when using Vault, the Wave of the Hand effect stays in play. So on this turn, whenever we get block, all enemies get weak. We have quite a few ways to do that. Perfect. Oh, right, because of Nirvana, too. That's right. Robos, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. All right. Too much damage. All right. You're gone, kid. Yeah, pretty decent turn, right? It was okay. Good stuff. $193 damage does Brilliance. That's also too much. There we go. Learn a lesson about Rushdown. And prepare to face the Time Eater, who will be quite a challenge for this deck. We'd rather play Prostrate here. But, limit our cards. Fortunately, Pocket Watch rewards us for playing only 3 cards by letting us draw a ton. But that alone will not be enough. Let's see here. Omniscience no longer seems that good either, because it requires an extensive number of card plays to be effective. Already got Mental Fortress and Nirvana down? Yes, we did. We'd like to get to 11 card plays and then play Vault. That's definitely true. Although with our free block, that's not necessarily the best line of action. Looks like we might as well. Well, I can't collect Vault. No, it's got to be Cut Through Fate. Wave of the Hand Vault sounds great. So that way Time Eater essentially skips their turn. Neat. Get one more of these. Sure is a lot of damage you're doing, Mr. Time Eater there. I'd like 3 cards for next turn. Crush Joints and Wheel Kick. We're going to hit the Time Eater really hard. Actually, wait, no, that's not right. It's for next turn. Definitely Crush Joints, yes. I guess we can do Crush Joints, Wheel Kick, Meditate. Seems pretty comfortable. Here we go. 2 Omnis in hand as well. In case you really want to wall up this thing. Let's see, what's on top of the draw pile here? Mediocre cards. Just crush them. Nirvana will take care of the rest. 2 more cards would be really helpful. Can we seal the deal here? That is my question. Worship puts us into Divinity once more. Though I have relatively limited draw. I guess Eruption draws a bunch. We can do Eruption, then Worship. Let's see what happens here. That's pretty promising, although I'll only have 3 energy after entering Divinity. Which won't be enough. So no. This is inadequate, and I should probably play the Collect. Okay. Could also try to use Snecko Oil to get the kill, but that seems like something unnecessary here. $25. Got it. Didn't draw the weakness, huh? Just meditate. Yes. Take a little bit of damage, but that's fine. We're going to heal it back. Full next turn with Divinity. Take Wheel Kick. Cut through Fade. Yeah, we don't take much. Just 11 damage. No biggie. Oh, not quite. I can't play Lesson Learned and, although I can play Just Lucky, right? That's enough. Got him. Upgrade that vault. Heck yeah. 2 thump, 2 thump, 2 thump. We've got a bunch of unmastered cards and a couple chances at getting a second copy of them. There could be Dolly's Mirror in the shop to duplicate a card. We could find any of the cards in the shop. And there's a card reward after the shop. All of these can help me. I think this is the upgrade. How do Omniscience interact with Velvet Choker and Normality? It will not work together. Bandage Up! Yes! We got one. I'll take it. Finally, the double Bandage Up is here. Could have been yet another run where double Like Water is the thing. But find 2 copies, take 2 copies. How do we feel about Strange Spoon? Miracles say no thank you. It's good with Scrawl and Omniscience. And Discovery. It's bad with Miracles, mostly. And the Bandage Ups, which I don't really want to redraw. I don't think I take it. Not when I could take effective 10 health from Toy Ornithopter. Probably not. Let's just buy the Ornithopter here. Alright, Spire Spear and Spire Shield. I've got Omniscience and Scrawl on turn 1, and, well, that's quite an open, let's just say that. That is quite an open. Looks like I might want to play a power twice. Fortress? Or we might just want to do 90 damage. There's really not that much health on them. Sure, just do 90 damage. I think that's better than double Cut Through Fate. Oh. Get learned on, nerd. Easy. Please put that wheel kick back on top. I think that's what I want next turn. Next turn's a bit awkward here, actually. Maybe the hand vigilance is only -1 artifact. Let's play Discovery then. Another worship. It's me very close to getting back into Divinity, or we just do a ton of damage right now. Like the damage thing. Seems pretty good. Not quite enough to judgment kill, but pretty close. Let's go Miracle Rush down. Okay, 14 block. Even if we take damage here, the Panagraph has us mostly covered. And I see that a Vault means we're extra fine. Perfect. Might as well. Although that actually costs me the Pocket Watch, that's still fine. You can always draw to the Tantrum here. Bottled Lightning. Could bottle one of the Omnisciences. Or the Scrawl. Probably going to be an Omniscience here. We're offered Wallop, Tranquility, Wish. No last-minute masteries other than the Bandage Up, but the Bandage Up will do. Wallop looks pretty good. Could wish for money. All the money. Forever. Gonna take some Beat of Death damage turn 1. Actually, this might be the time for the Snecko Oil. Just do it right here on turn 1. Hellpet, thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club, everybody. It does heal us for 5, that's true. It's reason to wait then. And all this is going to be made free by the powers I'm going to be duping. So that means we don't want to drink this immediately, right? That's right. We want to do the Omniscience chain thing. Is it going to be double Mental Fortress, double Nirvana? Simple but effective. I think so. Ouch. I say we do it. I'll even judge the heart just to draw one more card here at the cost of 2 health. Beautiful. Truly beautiful. But Vault on top? Don't think that's what I want to do. Weave of the hand, just lucky. We want to weaken the heart for sure. Then we play the power potion. This is Divinity right now. Do I want Divinity right now? Yeah, kind of, because I can meditate? Okay, sure. Sounds good. Let's Power Potion first. 4 more Fortress. Or Establishment to go with the Meditate, to reduce the cost of things I meditate. That's also pretty good. We have a lot of card draw. Let's get some cost reductions. That made the Crush Joints free. Cool. Damage. That's pretty good. So I'm thinking Fear No Evil, Collect, Miracle, Meditate. Get back Worship and Wheel Kick to discount them. Beautiful. That was quite a turn 1. Very strong. As well. Not pocket watching this turn. Nope. You're not. Let this go for now. Very good. Show me the top 7 cards. Find the good ones. I think I'm just going to Wheel Kick into Vault here. Vault and Daze, so we can get rid of the Daze at the same time. And then Pocket Watch. Cool. Going in and out of stances on this turn. Wrath draws up to 4 cards, but I don't have room in hand for that. Gotta eat Beat of Death damage if we want to draw more cards. Let's do it. This works too. Okay, we can go... We're in Calm, right? Yeah, we can go Wrath, Calm, Wrath, Divinity, Calm. Seems good. Do I want to go Divine? Pretty sure I do. Ditch this. Meditate some stuff. Make this free, make this cheap. Good. Where is Crush Joints when you need it? When you need it. It's not here. That's for sure. Hello? Fine, we'll do it next turn then. See if I care. Gonna need Wave of the Hand to remove the artifact. And Wallop is gonna be exceptional. So let's take both of those cards. Bonk. I'd like to draw some more cards, please. These are good ones. Wheel Kick to draw 2, Eruption to draw 4. This is where card draw comes in as being very useful. Next turn, we want to go back into Divinity, question mark. Warship's coming up, Prostrate's coming up, so we'll be in Divine anyway. This is 8 Mantra, we have 2 Mantra. So just get back the Wallop again, and the Wheel Kick, I guess. Discard the stuff we don't need. Actually, we can probably Judge the Heart next turn. That sounds fun. These things we don't need. Pretty dang good run, if I do say so myself, Twitch chat. GG's all around. Get judged. And bandaged. Because we are the master of Bandage Up now. Huzzah. Mark another card off the list. GG. Be free, my Snecko friend. Be free. 34-53 is our final score. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So a lot of potential cards for Mastery there. Only one we actually got, the Bandage Up. I'll still take it. Definitely still take it. Now, what has it been done? Despire. Desleep. Oh. There it is. Bandage Up has been mastered. The run is over, and it was a glorious, glorious success. Good times. Only took quite a few attempts. K-Ray saw some use for the collect. It actually did things in this deck, although bear in mind that's a lot of Pocket Watch's fault for giving us the draw to even make it look like it's vaguely usable in the first place. You need a lot of card draw for collect to be worth considering. Well, next up is Ironclad. I'm excited for a Clad run. Before we do Ironclad, though, I'm going to take a quick break, refill the water, stretch the legs. Back in a few, everybody. When I return, there's more Spire. Don't go nowhere. I will be right back.